One Mexican official says he's their bin Laden, the world's most powerful drug lord with the blood of countless people on his hands. Tonight, the escape of Joaquin El Chapo Guzman, head of Mexico's biggest drug cartel, has U.S. officials fuming.
Well, DEA is very emotional about this. You know, they're disillusioned. You know, they're frustrated, and then there's a lot of anger because obviously they wanted Chapo Guzman, when he was captured in 2014, to be extradited to the United States.
Former top DEA official Michael Vigil says DEA insiders have been venting to him since Guzman's escape Saturday night. From a shower inside his cell, but outside the view of security cameras, Mexican officials say he crawled through a small opening, down a ladder to a sophisticated tunnel about a mile long. A Mexican official tells CNN more than 30 people are now under investigation for possible roles in the escape, and says Guzman must have bribed several prison officials. Law enforcement veterans say those who took Guzman's bribes likely did it for more than just the money. A key motivation? Fear.
The plata or plomo offering to people. In other words, you take my money, silver, or you take my lead, the bullets.
A U.S. law enforcement official says this escape, the corruption it signifies, illustrates why they argued for Guzman's extradition when he was captured last year. A Mexican official calls that unfair and points out Mexico extradited another top deputy of El Chapo only to see him cut a deal in the U.S. The Justice Department hasn't responded to that claim. Guzman's escape has even more lethal fallout on America's streets. Vigil says he makes legendary Colombian drug lord Pablo Escobar look like a Girl Scout cookie salesman. A U.S. official says Guzman's Sinaloa cartel has huge markets in Chicago, has a foothold in Los Angeles, a large network in Phoenix, and throughout the Midwest.
They have dropped the price of heroin and increased the production. So what you see, in the Northeast and the Northwest, particularly where there are these sort of knots of heroin addiction now, this big spike, is that people who were addicted to oxycodone and that kind of opiate derivative prescription pills are now buying the Sinaloa cartel's heroin because it's cheaper.